Hey guys, Devil Slayer here. Don't forget to comment, like, rate, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like. It really helps the channel out. And if not, just please leave a like. As always, Devil Slayer Productions makes the best videos.
May I help you?
A dry martini. Shaken, not stout.
Certainly, Commander Bond.
Where is the girl?
Elizabeth Stark, the Prime Minister's youngest daughter. We received word half an hour ago there might be another kidnapping attempt.
Closer to home.
She doesn't appear concerned.
Why should she be, with 007 here to protect her?
Too bad. The game is over, Mr. Bond.
I think it's just begun.
Let go of me!
Quiet! Shut up!
My daddy's a very powerful man, you know. You can't just go around
Shut
doing
up!
How do I get to the roof?
You'll need this pass key. You?
The name is Bond. James Bond.
Infiltration mission. Retrieve the documents hidden within the mansion at the far end of the hedge maze. Be careful. We believe you may have picked up a shadow.
Too easy.
Record time, Mr. Grant. You are indeed the killer I'm looking for.
When do I get to kill the real James Bond?
After he steals from the Russians their new Lector decoding machine.
And Bond is going to do it for us.
We assume that's who MI6 will send. There is a girl in the Russian consulate in Istanbul, Tatiana Romanova, who I've ordered to help. She believes I am still with KGB.
Won't MI6 suspect it's a trap?
My reading of the British mentality is that they always see a trap as a challenge. And then you can avenge the death of our Dr. No. Let Bond's death be a particularly unpleasant and humiliating one.
I look forward to it.
And for my next miracle?
You're going to need a miracle, James, to explain where you've been all week.
Oh, Moneypenny, let me tell you the secret of the world.
You'll have time for that later, 007. Step into my office immediately. It seems you have an admirer, a woman in Istanbul, Tatiana Romanova, who's fallen quite in love with you.
But I've never even heard of a Tatiana Romanova.
Of course, girls do fall in love with pictures of film stars.
But not a Russian cipher clerk with a file photo of a British agent.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
No, it's some sort of trap.
Precisely. And the bait is a brand new Lector, a Soviet decoder machine.
The CIA has been after one of those for years.
And so have we. When she contacted Kerim Bey, head of Station T in Turkey, she said she wanted to defect, and she'd turn over the Lector to us on one condition: that you went to Istanbul and brought her and the machine back to England.
The whole thing is so fantastic, it just might be true.
You're booked on the 8:30 flight to Istanbul. Q is waiting for you.
Did you hear about that chap up at Oxford?
Oh, the one who's predicting that one day we'll all have computers on our desktops and be able to communicate on them.
Ridiculous.
Absurd.
Good morning, 007.
Oh, good morning, Q. How have you been? Busy inventing things?
Not as busy as you've been destroying them. Follow me, 007, and try not to break anything.
Typical terrorist situation, 007. There's a bomb somewhere in the training area. You have to find it, equipped only with your laser watch and guns.
Congratulations, 007. Your training is complete. Now use this device to get yourself to Istanbul.
An airline ticket. How ingenious.
I expect you to return my equipment, along with the Lector device, in pristine condition.
I'll bring it back. From Russia with love.
Can I borrow a match?
Oh, I use a lighter.
It's better still.
Until they go wrong.
Welcome to Istanbul, Mr. Bond. Your transportation is here, sir.
James, my friend. How nice to see you.
Kerim Bey. It's been too long. Interesting car. Limited edition?
Your man Q sent it ahead. Warned me not to touch any of the buttons.
You were wise to take his advice. Otherwise, you might not live to regret it.
Come. They're waiting for us at Station T.
I'll drive. I suppose it's customary to have people tailing you in these parts.
It's only the Russians. They follow us, we follow them. It's sort of an understanding we have.
That's very friendly.
So, let's talk about this business of yours.
N thinks I'm wasting my time here.
And so do I.
But if there's a chance of getting the Lector, it's worth the risk. It appears that your truce with the Russians has just ended.
But I didn't order an attack.
Then who did?
I don't know. But the Russians are going to blame us. You'd best get us out of here.
Assuming they don't destroy this car first.
If we need repairs, there's a mechanic in town that will gladly aid us. He owes me many favors. Something tells me they're serious about this, James.
Is there another way to the station?
No. We have to get past the tank. Can you do it?
It's difficult, but not insurmountable. Wait here.
Outstanding, 007. A bit over the top, but well done. Now, on to Station T. Welcome to Station T, James.
From the Constantinople era.
You know your history.
I've always been interested in the rise and fall of civilizations and preventing the downfall of ours.
Again, what happened?
The Russians stormed the building. They've rigged bombs to explode.
Have they taken hostages?
Yes, several.
I'm going in.
Let me go, please! I'm glad to see you.
Great work, Bob.
Well, thanks, Karen. But the question remains, why did the Russians decide to go to war now? I wonder if my arrival had something to do with it.
Maybe yes, maybe no. Perhaps we need to look in on the Russian consulate and find out who's behind the attacks.
It's time to spy on the spies. Let's get to the Russian consulate before the locals start asking questions we don't have answers for.
Good idea. There's an underground waterway that leads to a cistern from where we can spy on them. But first we have to get past a Russian checkpoint. We'll pick up some uniforms at my son's house.
Another family business?
In my world, blood is the best security.
Yes, and let's not try to spill any more of it.
We're close to the safe house. My son has the uniforms we need.
Hurry, sir! The uniforms are in that container, over there!
This facility is off limits to civilians. Only authorized soldiers will be granted access.
Here's the canal. We follow it to a cistern that takes us to the surveillance room under the consulate.
I'll give you a hand with the boat. Stay here, and I'll get the winch.
There they are. Kill them!
Splendid.
Good going so far, James. Now all we need to do is follow these tunnels until we're under the consulate. Once we're there, the surveillance room is hidden off to the side, and we can look in on our friends, the Russians.
Let's hope it's smooth sailing.
Quite the place, isn't it, James? The Emperor Constantine built it as a reservoir 1,600 years ago.
He drowned his enemies and ex-wives down here, too. Do the Russians know about it?
Yes, but they don't usually patrol. We'll be safe once we get to the surveillance room.
Take the bow. Keep an eye on the shadows. Looks like we're expecting.
You have to sink them, or they'll follow us to my secret tunnel. I'll do my best to give you firing lines. Welcome to the Russian consulate, directly above us. A gift from your Royal Navy.
Oh, fantastic. How did you arrange it?
A cousin in the Public Works Department had the building declared unsafe. The Russians moved out and we've moved in. The sound will come up in a moment. Do you see anything?
I see our lector, and it seems to be the topic of discussion. Who's the general?
Krylenko, KGB. He'd be responsible for the attacks against us.
Things are shaping up nicely.
Ah, the girl.
Yes. Wait.
Karen Beck has powerful allies. He's in league with the surrounding gypsies, and we simply cannot push him out.
I don't care. Take everything we have and assault their camp. I'll lead them myself.
Something about a camp of gypsies.
My friends.
Needed arms, Lector. Just put it in the vault. We will deal with it later.
They said something about attacking a gypsy camp and putting the lector in a vault.
I must warn my friends.
What about the vault? Do you know what it is?
No, but they keep the blueprints in the communications room.
You go save your friends. Take the boat.
And you?
I'll find my own way out after I get those blueprints. Be careful. I'll see you soon.
I was worried. Did you retrieve the blueprints?
Yes, and I see you've warned your friends.
Yes, we're ready. But in the meantime, it seems that another crisis has sprung up. Follow me. Two girls in love with the chief's son have threatened to kill each other. They're going to settle it the gypsy way.
He's a lucky man, the chief's son. Well, first of all, we need to take out that turret.
Krylenko's men have taken hostages in those buildings.
Right.
Wait, they're using tear gas. You'll need to get a gas mask from the supply wagon.
I'm on my way.
I'm glad to see you.
It seems they're preparing for a final attack.
Krylenko's hit! He's running!
But who shot him?
Let's not question our good fortune. Get his rifle and meet me in the tower. We'll make our final stand there. You fought well, my friend. The gypsy chief wants to make you an honorary son.
Oh, thank him for me. How's your arm?
I'll live.
But the problem is, so did Krylenko. We have to finish him off. He's standing between me and the lector.
Take us back into Istanbul. I know where Krylenko went.
His secret hideout?
In Istanbul, nothing remains secret for very long.
So I'm learning.
Did you tell anyone at the consulate you are coming here?
No, of course not.
Good. This mission must remain a secret.
But what am I to do with the English agent when I meet him?
Whatever he asks. You may go. Do you have news of the Krilenko situation?
It's soon to end. Bond is on his trail. Krilenko will not be able to protect the Lector after tonight.
Perfect.
Twice has Krilenko tried to kill me. The third time he will succeed, unless we kill him first.
That wound doesn't look good. You'd better leave Krilenko to me.
I'm already too much in your debt.
How can a friend be in debt?
You are kind, but I have to be the one he sees last.
If you insist, I'll find a sniper point and cover you.
Once again, my friend, I'm in debt to you for saving my life.
Don't take it personally, Karen. It's the Lector I'm after.
And you shall have it. My son has arranged your meeting with Tatiana Romanova.
In that case, I'd say we're even.
You look surprised. My friends call me Tonya.
Mine call me James Bond.
You look just like your photograph.
You look even better than yours.
Thank you. But I think my mouth is too big.
No, it's the right size. For me, that is. Has everything been arranged for tomorrow with the Lector?
Do we have to talk about that now?
Yes.
It's in the vault. I'll be waiting for you. With the lock codes at 12:45 in the operations room.
Well, I hope I haven't disappointed you.
I will tell you in the morning.
Let's get to work. I'm going to have a look around inside, and when I talk to the passport clerk, that's your signal to set off the distraction.
Good luck, James.
Is that the correct time?
Russian clocks are always...
What's happening?
Nice to see you again, Tanya. Let's go. We have a date with the Lector.
Watch out, darling!
What is it? What happened? This isn't sub-basement 16!
They must have taken control of the elevators. Get down, Tanya! Keep your head down!
Don't leave me!
We need to get the elevator moving again. Do you know where the override is?
In a security room on the ground floor, but we can't get there without the elevator.
Эй! Что ты здесь делаешь?
They've changed the opening mechanism. I'm not sure what to do.
Here!
We have a train to catch. Hopefully before the Russians catch us.
The Orient Express leaves for Belgrade within the hour. We have to be on that train.
The streets are going to be crawling with the Russians looking for us, and the Lecter. We'll split off. 2 targets are harder to hit than 1. See you on the train.
Agreed. Good luck, my friend, as always.
I borrow a match.
I use a lighter.
Better still.
Until they go wrong.
Hello, old man. I'm Captain Nash. M sent me. I've been working undercover in Yugoslavia.
Let's go. Meet me in the dining car this evening, and you can fill me in on the escape plan.
Tickets? Tickets?
Come in. Just give me 1 second.
Take all the time you'd like. Sit down, old man. What'll you have?
Grilled sole.
Make it 2. And bring us some wine. Red wine.
So tell me about the escape plan.
The plan, old man, is that you die on the train.
I should have known. Red wine with fish. KGB? Of course. Octopus. And the girl? Is she in on this?
She thought she was helping Mother Russia. Now stand up. We're going for the Lecter.
Pity to miss a meal.
Take care of him.
There's your white wine, old man.
Let's go! We're pulling into the station.
Let me finish.
The KGB are here. We have to leave now.
Tanya, come on. There's no time to lose.
What happened?
We were duped. Octopus has been playing us against each other. Stay close. Neither of us has any friends here. I have to get the Lecter back.
They're getting away with the Lector!
We'll need to hurry.
Oh no, there's more of them! There they are!
So you had me deliver it on a plate. It's brilliant.
The first bullet won't kill you, nor the second, not even the third. Not until you get over here and kiss my foot.
Tell me, which lunatic asylum did they get you out of?
Come on! Sorry we're late, Mr. Bond. Where's my dad?
I am sorry. Your father's dead.
The Russians?
Octopus. They've got the Lecter. Take the girl to the safe house. I've got some scores to settle.
Looks like you've tracked Eva to an octopus smuggling operation. Destroy the installation and put them out of business.
We have to stop Bond! James!
James, there's a dock nearby. If you can get there, you can get out.
Tanya, into the car. We have plenty of fuel. With luck, we should make the border by the morning. Take the wheel. You didn't expect it to be smooth sailing, did you?
All ahead, full! Sorry, love!
Tanya, full speed! Keep it straight!
What are you doing?
Bond? I'll hold. Oh, that should be the bell, Captain. There's money for a tip on the table.
Good morning, 007. M here.
Morning, sir. We're on our way to the airport. It should be routine from here on in.
Not so fast, 007. It seems another matter has come up with our friends from Octopus. I'll pick you up in a helicopter and...
Webb!
What? What's going on?
Your time is up, Mr. Bond. Romanova, get the door! And the lector!
horrible woman.
Yes, she's had her kicks.
24 hours ago, we received a message from Octopus. They've stolen a nuclear weapon and are threatening to blow up London unless we pay them £100 million.
And you've tracked the weapon to here?
We believe it's the Octopus secret base.
Not anymore.
Everyone, be on the run! Work together!
Evacuate! All personnel evacuate!
Bond to M. I'm on my way out. The missile is disabled. The base is rigged to blow.
Not so fast, old man. You should have made sure I was dead.
This time I will.
You're gonna shoot me in cold blood, old man. You don't have the guts. It's not the English way. It's like red wine with fish.
That was for Kerry.
James, now that it's over, I hope you don't find me disappointing.
I'll let you know in the morning.
I think the idea of returning to the original 1960s Bond series was something that the team had talked about for a long time. The fans talked about, that we kept hearing people wanted to see. But it really came together this year when we were able to contact and talk to Sean Connery, and he agreed to be a part of it. I mean, once you get him on board and he's helping you out, I mean, that's the start of a great game.
I'm absolutely thrilled to be playing James Bond again.
May I help you?
A dry martini. Shaken, not stout.
Having Connery in the game has affected the game's design in the fighting style. He was more of a brawler. You know, he grabbed the characters and threw them to the ground.
It'll be interesting to go back to the physicality of one-on-one.
We've also used the way that he held the gun and, of course, what he wore.
Which subconsciously tells you so much about a movie whenever you see it.
In the game, we spent a lot of time making sure the characters came to life. Of course, it goes without saying that special attention was paid to getting Sean Connery just right. It's one of the best-looking digital characters you're going to find in a video game today.
The eye is good, the mouth is good. In fact, this looks better than the original. Oh, I'm madly in love with him.
There's a real excitement to going back to the roots of James Bond, going back to the early 60s. We're doing something that people thought they would never see, bringing back the original James Bond, Sean Connery. He hasn't been in a video game before.
This is my debut.
And it's the first time in years that he's played James Bond again.
I don't think it's dated at all. To go back to the 60s, this will be something almost like starting all over again.
A key addition to the game version of From Russia with Love are the two new Bond girls. The first is played by British recording star Natasha Bedingfield, fresh off her 2004 platinum debut album Unwritten, which included 2 #1 singles.
The character that I'm playing is Elizabeth Stark. She's the Prime Minister's daughter. She's just in a party, socialising, and then she gets kidnapped. And of course I need someone to save me, so Bond jumps to the rescue. It's great because I get to do all these really funny sound effects where I'm like, help, help, save me, put me down, you stupid man.
My daddy's a very powerful man, you know. You can't just go around
Shut
doing
up!
this.
I kind of acted it up a bit and really played on the English accent because the Prime Minister's daughter must, of course, have a very English accent. She's got to be proper. She's a lady, young lady. I think what appealed to me about being involved in the game was it was the whole Bond thing. James Bond is just sexy, especially the Sean Connery original. I don't know what it is, but I just know that every man since watching that just wants to be like that, and every woman wants a man like that.
The second Bond girl is played by actress Maria Menounos. She's done everything from One Tree Hill to the new Fantastic Four movie, and has just been announced as a special correspondent for Access Hollywood and The Today Show.
It was my first video game, and I was a little nervous, but when I heard about the Bond video game, I was like, of course I'll be a part of it. And then Sean Connery, I mean, all these things just started jumping out at me. Sean Connery, be a Bond girl and play this cool, crazy, intense character. Yeah, I think I'll do it. My character's name is Eva. I play Red Grant's assistant or henchwoman, so I'm basically on his team to take down Bond. Playing Evil's fun. That was like the best part, is to get really angry and really...
All units, we have to stop Bond!
I already think I'm tough and I already know I'm tough, so I didn't need the costume, but it definitely helps.
The whole process of all the dots on the face and the animation, and it's a whole different world than playing yourself, physically yourself. We did a lot of facial recognition. We just kind of moved the face around and smiled big and frowned and did things like that so that they had that to work with. I had to pretend I was getting beat up by Bond, so it was like, oh! It's very exciting to be a Bond girl. It's something that's become so big, such a coup. Like if you get to be the next Bond girl, it's like, oh my goodness. I mean, a few people that I've told already that I was going to be a part of this video game would be a Bond girl and that Sean Connery would be doing the voice. They were just blown away.
It so happens that From Russia with Love was the favourite Bond film for me because I like the idea of the story.
In From Russia with Love, a beautiful Russian agent named Tatiana has a Russian decoding machine called the Lector, and she's going to hand it over to James Bond.
And it sounds like a trap.
Well, obviously it's a trap. And the bait is a cipher machine, a brand new Lector.
Lector, no less. The CIA's been after one of those for years.
Yes, so we.
In building From Russia with Love, it was really important that we faithfully recreated the environments, the action sequences, and the characters that made this movie so great. Everything from the hedge maze to the Orient Express.
There's a gypsy camp. One goes out to Turkey, to Istanbul, which is a kind of satellite base for the Russians.
And all the great characters like Tatiana, Kerim Bey, of course, as well as M and Moneypenny and Q. Actually, From Russia with Love marks the first appearance of Desmond Llewellyn as Q. He would go on to play this role in 16 more Bond films.
Follow me, 007, and try not to break anything.
Working against Bond, we have Rosa Klebb, and one of the classic Bond villains in Robert Shaw's Red Grant.
My orders are to kill you and deliver the Lector. How I do it's my business.
His character, oh yes, marvellous. Very, very well drawn and formidable presence, and he was physically very strong.
The game follows the movie very closely. It's a great story, it's a classic story, so we have to tell it. At the same time, we wanted to expand on the world of the film, to give something new to the players, a director's cut, if you will. The challenge in creating this new material was to stay true to the authentic 60s feel of the Connery Bond films. And it's all about the details, the sense of style, the costuming, the vehicles, the weapons, the music.
I'm very interested to see what the end result is. Obviously, I'm hoping it's going to be as successful as the movie was.
I hope you guys enjoyed your video. As always, don't forget to comment, like, rate, and subscribe. Please leave a like. It will really help the channel out. And don't forget to check out other content on my channel. And if you like what you see, subscribe. Thank you and have an awesome day, guys.